another one.
How's that fella? Cranking.
Oh yeah, we got one.
Pretty decent. Well, I've arrived at the second water hole I'm trying. We'll see how we go. I'm 50-50 on these, but hopefully in the next couple of days I'll have 4 new opera house traps coming in, which is good because these are all just, there's one good one, the rest are all held together by cable ties and wire, and they got holes in them everywhere, so it's not doing me any favours. That's my excuses anyway. I'll pull them up and see what happens. You never know, I might get lucky.
Nothing. Nothing. Oh yeah, we got one. Two. We got 2. Oh, you beauty. Oh, this is the only good pot too. I put new bait in that one. And 0.
Beauty, I've got 2. It's pretty good. That one is pretty decent. He's a big fella. That's a good sized cherubin. That's what you want, about that big or bigger. He's always good. And this is just a bit smaller one, about the size of a, I don't know, banana prawn sort of thing. Awesome. Woo, back on the board. New water hole. I only had one pot with fresh bait in it, which was this one, and obviously produced. And that was the only pot that actually has no random holes all through it. So yeah, I think once I can get some good bait, new pots, game on. I think I've got about 8 now, and I want about another 4 or 5 more, and we'll have a feed. Yeah.
Good morning. How are we? You good? Few newies there, eh? What are you guys doing? Oh, here comes the rest. I'll be back tomorrow for some leek. Back tomorrow. Stay right there. I'll bring some back.
Yeah, another morning in the veggie patch. This morning, I didn't know if it was going to work or not, but I found some old crab pots over in the tip, pulled all the weeds out of them, and have repurposed them as a bit of a climbing wall for snow peas. Maybe I should have faced it that way. I don't know. We'll see how they go anyway. Good thing about snow peas is they grow pretty quick, and should be pretty good, I reckon. But there's a few more old crab pots over in the tip, so if this works out all right, I might do another row. Bit of a feature wall kind of deal, just upcycling some old rubbish. Anyway, I'll get digging and plant these. Looks like they've all pretty much germinated. How's that fella? He's cranking. Just going to chuck him root down, and we'll see how we go. In a few days they should start sprouting. Got a few here, so we'll might as well plant them all. Snow peas, I reckon, are one of the easiest to grow. How cool is that? In the shadows of those trees behind me are a couple of spoonbills. I seen a couple about a week ago here, and was telling one of the fellas that work here, and he's like, nah, Never seen a spoonbill since I've been here. He's been here for a few years, and anyway, I've seen him twice now in a week. So hopefully he's watching this video. Spoonbills. I found them in my book. I just happen to always travel with my bird book. Like a weirdo. They are a royal spoonbill. And you'll see that one has got some feathers on the back of its head, sort of like a bit of a mohawk. And I thought it might have been like male and female, but it says breeding and non-breeding. So when they've got a little bit of a mohawk going on the back, it's in breeding mode. So yeah, royal spoonbill, white spoonbill with black bill, breeding, long plumes on head at close range, yellow spot over eye, red patch on forehead. You can find them in pretty much every state, but not really, only the top end, Kimberley of WA, and a little bit of South Australia and no Tasmania. But yeah, pretty cool. And it's a new species for the book. I just started up the buggy, moved 10 metres, spotted something else over in the shadows of the trees, and it's two ducks that I've never seen. A lot of the ducks you do see are fairly common and all over the place, but this one's pretty rare. It's I don't really know how to say it properly. Raja duck, Raja shell duck. Yeah, only really found right up the top here in the Cape and the top of the sort of Arnhem Land and the NT, and just a little bit in Western Australia and down the Queensland coast. We've found the magpie geese before. They're pretty common up in the NT, and apparently they do get fairly common here later in the year. This is the fella here, Raja shell duck. He found, and we're up close to the top up here. So yeah, pretty common right up the top end up here. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, I'm on my way to check a cherubin pot. I've only got really one good one left. The rest are just deteriorated. Hopefully the boss is coming back up in a couple of days' time, and I'd sent some mail to their place, so hopefully my new yabby nets have rocked up and we can get a few more in the water and produce a little bit better. The early mornings, I reckon, and afternoons are always best to spot the birds out on the water and that. And there is a shit ton of water birds up here. There's water holes all through here. Even the wet was a fair while ago, and it's still just super soggy all over the place. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I'll continue on. All right, we've arrived at the spot. There's my old yabby nets, a bit worse for wear. I got one in. We'll see if we get a cherubin. And hopefully I don't slip in the water and die. Oh, two. I got two. Oh yeah. And they've eaten all that potato. Oh, that might be the trick, eh? Potato. Well, no big dogs, but definitely worth eating. Oh, stay there. Don't you bounce out down the reek. That could be an epic fail. Couple of cherubin there. Oh yeah. Starting to rack them up now. Happy days. Oh, don't bite your mate. Ah, let go of him. Hey. Yeah, they'd eaten all that potato, So the more I look up on what to use for bait, a lot of people are still saying potato. But yeah, we've almost got a feed. I think I've got about 10 now, 10 or 11. So a couple more, I reckon. Oh yeah, marvellous, marvellous. These are some tracks along the road here. And I've been watching this fella build his burrow for the last week or so. It's pretty cool. He was just hanging out the front here, scooping a bit of dirt out. Yeah, it's a pretty big hole in there. It's awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. He's always hanging out the front here, but he's a bit shy when I came by. Whee! How good is that? First Queensland barra in a long time. It's only about 55, 60 centimetres. Sweet, I'll let him go. Woohoo! Hey, how good is that? Unreal. 75 centimetre barra on the 6 to 14 pound Samurai Blank. I built this rod a while back. That is awesome, and it took a paddle tail soft plastic missing at sea. I don't know what colour it is, but it's been firing, and I'm pretty sure the hook's all bent to shit. Cool. Anyway, I'm going to release this guy again and get him back in the water. But that is mint. They're firing up at the moment, so I'll get this guy in and get another one. Yeah, but it's awesome. Yeah, just come down and yeah, had a fair few hits and can see them in the shallows, like they're hunting all the sandbanks and stuff like that as this tide's changing. So I think it's still fairly brackish. It's not very salt watery here because we're a fair bit inland. But yeah, it's wicked. It's this like little channel that comes through and just sort of feeds in and out of like a little gully, little natural gully. And there's a bit of a rock bar there, and yeah, they hide right up against that rock bar and then pop out and smash whatever goes past. But yeah, if you time the tides right, because it's obviously a delay from out the sea, which is ages away, to push up into the river system. So yeah, you've got to, I don't really know it that well at the moment, but the owners sort of told me when to go and where to go. And at the moment I just wanted a couple on the board and get a couple of barra. Yeah, this is I built this rod out of a Samurai Blank. It's just a 7-foot estuary, 6 to 14 pound CG3 blank. One of their cheaper blanks, but all their blanks are pretty good. And if you go up from a CG3, they just get better and better. Yeah, just putting this thing to the test. Little 2500 Nasky reel, 12 pound braid, 40 pound mono leader, 75 centimetre barra. Happy days. If I lock onto something, it's going to just towel me straight away. Might even do me drag up. Anyway, that's fishing. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a croc just there, little freshie. Hey buddy. Sea eagles. That's a wedgie. Oh. Oh. There's 100% barra there. Came up and had a look. Oh, what was that cast? Oh no. Amateur hour here. Getting all excited. Lob it over there. Oh, little barra. Oh. Oh. Sea eagles. Or ospreys, I think, is the correct term. Alright, that's it. Load them up, move them out. Out of it, stay out of it. How good is that? Oh yeah. He's 78 centimetre. So nearly cracked the 80 on the 6 to 14 pound beauty. I'll get the plastic out and send him back. Hopefully that can just pop out of there like that. Woo! Unreal. Cool. Cool, anyway, I'm going to go back and mow some lawns. That's my job this Saturday. Mow a couple of acres of lawn. The bird life today, this morning, has been unreal. There is some sort of osprey. There might be eastern ospreys, I'm not too sure. They're having a crack at wedge tails, and we've seen spoonbills this morning and all types of cool shit. Slayed a barra on the way or two. It's a bloody good day. Crocodile. Oi, shit. Crocodile.